My third video for AEP 800 New Technologies is called Zern.org. Um, Zern is a amazing website in my opinion. It is one of my top favorites for math. It aligns with Engage New York or Eureka Math, which my school uses Singapore, but I still introduced this website this year because I thought it was so great to help students really get the conceptual math learning. So this is my class from last year that I'll show you an example of. So you can create your own classes, and I have a few students that are above grade level and a few that are below. So I can help them, or I can have them in different levels. It doesn't matter what grade level they are. And it doesn't tell them that they're in the first grade level, even though they're in third grade. So I'm actually going to create a new class to show you because first and last names are on my old other class. So let's just say summer class. And we'll do third grade. So when you create a class, you can add students. First and last name, we'll just do Billy Joe and Sally Sue. Right here is your class code. This is what I print out big on a piece of paper in nice big bold letters and numbers and add Zern class code because this is what students need to get started. Oh, I forgot to space. Following directions is very important. Okay, so I have Billy Joe and Sally Sue and their grades. Since I have a multi-grade class, I could click third and fourth grade, and then choosing their starting point. So here's the grade. So if Billy Joe is really a second grade level, I could click that. But since it's for both students, I'm just gonna click third grade, and then here are all the different missions and then your subtopics. So mission 1 has 6 topics. So just going to go with the first one and then finish. And then it prints out your class codes. You can click get login cards and it will give you a PDF of these nice little squares. And then each student will have their name with what website to go to and then information to enter. And this class code is what they need the very first time they ever log in. So here's my class, and then I can say, Billy Joe's not doing very well, so I'm going to edit his assigned lesson. I'm going to send him back to second grade and put him adding, subtracting big numbers because he just really needs to get those concepts. And then set it. And like I said, it doesn't tell the student what grade level they are on. So I really like that you can set it individually or whole class. And then also I would be able to look at their progress. However, we won't be able to look at that because Sally Sue and Billy Joe haven't done anything. But you can see how long it took them to complete something, how long they've been working on it. And unfortunately, I don't want to stay on this too long just because I have students that their first and last name. So, kindergarten through 5th grade, and you can even use it as a review for 6th graders. Here's your curriculum that it shows you the whole process of what it does. It connects to the standards, and then you have your different grades. So your reports are here, and here are what students have done. Like you can see one student has gone way above because he is above grade level. So My goals and objectives for Zern are to give students a different way to learn math and to continue to engage in math and really learn conceptually and not just procedurally. Um, it shows math concepts in more than one way, and I really like that Zern uses real life experiences. And I'm going to see if there's like a little tutorial. And it's a fun, here, we'll try Zern as a student. So this is me pretending I'm a student. This is cool. So this is one of the make and break. This is very simple. I need to make 11. So it's already made 10 for me, so I'm just going to drag it over and enter it. Now this is a very, very basic one it has you do. And it has you do it in many ways. So first you drag over the dot, and then it wants you to do it numerically. And then it says 10 and 1, and now it wants you to add. So it's using different vocabulary to really help drive in the different skills. The other thing I really like is that it switches it up. And also, if it will let me go next, it's going to make me go through all this. But over here on some of the games and different assignments, it will show the students their growth. So how they are moving up and getting better. So I think that's a great reflection tool. The ISTE standards I chose for Zern.org, not .com, sorry, are 2B and C. So 2B is develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in their own educational goals, managing their own learning and assessing their own progress. So this would be a great way for them to see how they're moving along in math particularly. So the other one is 2C, which says customize and personalize learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. So Zern is my digital tool, or my digital resource, and the fact that I can go in and change where students are at will be a great way to assess students' different learning styles, because I can move them back and move them forward, and I can make them redo things if I feel like they need more practice. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but Zern.org is intended for students. I think it's amazing because students can use it at home too. So if I had students that when I was student teaching, when I learned about Zern, who did it at home as extra practice, and then they came to class, and because it aligns with where you're at in your curriculum, they were able to be like, oh yeah, I remember doing that on Zern, and then it made their math life a lot easier. So that's Zern. I hope you enjoyed.